Kentucky has long been recognized for its diverse arts and crafts heritage. This reputation for excellence is world-renowned. Nationally, Kentucky is top-ranked for incomes derived through crafts. Throughout Kentucky, you can find a myriad of high-quality arts and crafts like quilts, pottery, wood carvings, dulcimers, and other handcrafted products. Kentucky's artisans reflect the culture, folklore, and spirit of the Commonwealth. They are also as unique and diverse as the state itself, whether they're inspired by traditional or contemporary influences. You can find fine arts and crafts in any and all regions of the state. Today, we're going to take a closer look at the arts and crafts of Kentucky. We start our journey at a wonderful place to see all of this firsthand. Kentucky Crafted, the market.
So I'm here with Mike Mangin, who is the Commissioner of Travel for the state of Kentucky, and I just wanted to talk to you about this event. I mean, this is a wonderful event. I know there's only one. There's so many only ones here in Kentucky, but this is certainly one of them.
This is a fantastic event. Our Arts Council is really a leader in the nation. This is one of the very few and the first arts event like this that's state sponsored. It gives a great opportunity to local artists to not only sell their products, but also get a lot of great exposure. There's people from all over the country here today, retailers from all over the country that come in, so it's a fantastic event.
Absolutely. Well, it draws huge crowds from really all over the country.
Absolutely, and there's a map over there with people can put a dot on the map where they're from, and I think you're going to take a look at that later. And really from not just the United States, but all over the world. We have people coming in from Germany, from Canada, from all over the place coming in for this. Yeah, I think the estimate is about 10,000 people over the next 2 days on the retail portion will come through here.
Well, and what's so great about an event like this is you come to one place, but really every region of Kentucky is represented.
Absolutely. If you go through and talk to the artists, as you said, they're from all parts of the state, from Paducah, Pikeville, Berea. We've got 9 travel regions that we identify and name, and each of those regions has a very distinct type of artisan, I guess, or products that come out of them, and they're very proud of those,
Sure.
and we're very proud of them as well. But absolutely, this is a great event to identify all parts of the state.
Yes, absolutely, and I agree. I think each region has its own personality, really.
Yeah, it really is a great place to come and spend a day and just see everything that the state has to offer from an artistic and I hate to call them crafts because it's not just crafts.
Right.
It really is art. And it's everything from woodworking to, you see next to you here, the metalworking, to photography, to painting, to jewelry.
Right.
Really, and even food. There are a lot of food aisles back here with a lot of Kentucky-based foods. It's a great, from my standpoint from travel and tourism, it's a tremendous asset that we can market to bring travelers to the state.
Sure, absolutely. Well, and I've got my credit card ready because I've already seen a bunch of stuff here that I want to buy. So,
well,
sorry,
honey.
honey.
There's an ATM in the hallway.
Good,
So, yeah.
I'm good.
Kentucky Crafted the Market is the first state-sponsored event of its kind in the country. It's been named a top 20 event by the Southeast Tourism Society and the #1 fair and festival 4 years in a row by American Style magazine readers. These same readers have also recognized another Kentucky standout, Berea. American Style magazine named it as one of the top 25 cities for art. Berea is the folk arts and crafts capital of Kentucky. The Welcome Center is filled with information about festivals, workshops, and galleries. You can also find the center brimming with lots of handmade arts and crafts. While there, you might be fortunate enough to run into basket weaver Janet Northern, or get a copper cuff jewelry making lesson nearby at Gastineau Studios. There's no better place to see the exciting arts and crafts in Berea than at the Kentucky Artisan Center. This 25,000 square foot facility
is made out of Kentucky limestone and features special exhibits and loads of unique items. With an exciting array of arts, crafts, and artisan demonstrations, there's loads of shopping opportunities. Let's go check it out.
The Kentucky Artisan Center at Berea displays and sells work by over 650 artisans living all across Kentucky and has provided services for over 2 million visitors since its opening in July 2003. You'll find superbly crafted glass, pottery, metalworks, sculptures, note cards, wood pieces, fine furniture, jewelry, fiber arts, specialty foods, music, and books. They also offer Kentucky cuisine at the Center's Cafe, where Kentucky Proud dishes are served. After you get your fill, be sure to catch the artists' live demonstrations, where you're sure to gain a deeper appreciation for their skill and might even get to take part in a hands-on demonstration. On most Saturdays, you can find an artist demonstration. You might happen upon an artisan creating a vase, a woven mat, or a watercolor painting, all while explaining the process to visitors. Today, we happen upon expert broom maker Chris Robbins, who's the head of the Broom Making program at Berea College Student Crafts. The program started in 1893, and it's dedicated to craftsmanship, design, and tradition. The students there produce and market works that maintain strong ties to the elemental nature of the Appalachian region, with design excellence, a respect for materials, and the honor that comes from hard work.
I was fortunate enough to happen upon you today doing a demonstration here at the Kentucky Artisan Center. You are a broom maker.
I sure am.
From Berea College Student Crafts. What a wonderful program that is. Tell me a little bit about it.
The program started in 1920. It was donated by a local broom factory that closed down, and we make 20 different types of brooms. We dye our own broom corn. I have 9 students that work for me, up to 10. Make about 150 brooms a week.
Wow, and you're doing it, I mean, the traditional way.
Traditional way.
It's definitely an artisan craft. What's the importance of preserving something like that?
Well, I mean, all your new brooms are basically made with newer material. It's not even broom corn. You know, this is 100% broom corn. It's the good stuff. It lasts the longest. Brooms you buy in the store are made with inferior material and it doesn't last as long. We're just preserving all those old ways and ways you do it the old-fashioned way. The shakers come up with this way back in the 1860s, and it's the way we do it now.
So tell me about the different brooms. I know there's a lot of different functions for each one. And
yeah, sure thing. We have our different brooms hanging here. We have our green broom, which is called the Via Verde, go green. We have the shaker braid, which is our just traditional shaker broom, which got the decorative braid, basically just like what I'm demonstrating, but it's on a natural poplar handle. We have different hand brooms. This is called a center sweep, which is got the rolled broom down the bottom. That's all been done by hand. Got the braided top. Got the harsh sweep, which is kind of the crowning achievement for the students. They actually get to braid the whole handle. It takes you a good 30 minutes if you're a good, successful braider. The whisk up at the top is just your traditional whisk broom. It's on a natural sassafras handle, just for your typical everyday cleanup jobs that you need a little whisk. And on the other side, we have various different hand brooms, just whatever you want to need them for.
well, I'm excited to see you at work here. Tell me a little bit about your process.
Well, this is just the braiding table. It's just an easier way to do it. You can do it with just a stick in the floor with some string wrapped around the center. But I keep the tension with my foot, and I've got the stalks here. I've got them wet and pliable. So I just go over under each one, doing a decorative braid.
time-honored traditions like broom making are being preserved in Kentucky. You can also find many other significant cultural arts in the center's special exhibits. They change regularly and showcase different artisan works. The current exhibit is called Repurposed and Recycled, Works by Kentucky Artisans. This exhibit reveals ingeniously repurposed and recycled materials turned into new and creative works. One of the pieces from this exhibit, Bookworm, was created by husband and wife duo Lonnie and Twila Money.
So I was fortunate enough to run into Lonnie and Twila, a dynamic duo here of artists. Tell me a little bit about what you do.
I do folk art. It's been classified as folk art. When I started carving, I didn't really know it was folk art. I didn't even realize it was art. I just like to carve and whittle and make things. Ever since I was a little boy, I've always been drawn to make things. I would think about it when I would go to school. I'd think, well, I could make something, and I really wasn't interested in school much. I was more interested in making some things, just the way it was with me. But anyway, the years went by. I worked on a job, and I had a job where we waited a lot, and I'd sit and whittle out little animals. And as she took and started painting, it kind of took off, I think hers with mine that collaboration kind of hit and made a unique, significant, I guess, signature for us. Most people recognize money's work.
Yeah, well, there's a collaboration. I love it in the marriage, and now a collaboration in the work, and you got to discover your inner artist.
Yes. He came in one day and said, I've got to have some help. You're going to have to start doing the painting. So I sat down at the kitchen table and got my paintbrush and started. Never thought, who would have thought we'd been here today? And it just kept developing. And so he'd bring a piece in, and I always said I brought it to life. I really enjoy painting, and I enjoy the fact that he brings in different items. He keeps life exciting, believe you me.
It's amazing to think it starts from this piece of wood right here and ends up becoming one of these beautiful creations.
We've had a wonderful day at the Kentucky Artisan Center at Berea discovering new artists in the area. But Berea is not the only city in the state of Kentucky that has a rich and diverse arts and crafts heritage. The city of Paducah has been designated as a crafts and folk art city and offers a brilliant creative culture. The National Quilt Museum in Paducah is home to a permanent collection of award-winning quilts. It features 150 to 200 historic and contemporary quilts. Discover Paducah's Lowertown Arts District, a community of over 70 artists from all over the country, recruited to help the city's creative and inspirational spirit flourish. In the eastern part of the state, you can find the Appalachian Artisan Center in the city of Hindman. This center is dedicated to building and strengthening artistic traditions and houses handmade arts and crafts from over 250 artists who represent 49 different southern and eastern Kentucky counties. For handmade crafts demonstrating Shaker simplicity and high-quality craftsmanship, visit Shaker Village of Pleasant Hill in Harrodsburg.
The state of Kentucky has a rich and vibrant arts and crafts heritage. No matter where you travel in the state, you'll likely discover just why Kentucky artisans are known worldwide. Come and see for yourself.